I think we should be live. I think we should be live. Let me just double check. Yep, we're live. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Gonna make the official announcement now, but yes, we're live. Sorry for the late start. Just wanted to get stuff together. If you haven't noticed, onto the channel, I will also be making an announcement as well, but there are gonna be bug games going on right now. Not Bug Ego, because Bug Ego, decided not to drop today, which I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know if it's on vacation right now, like the one in the publishing company that are doing it right now. Maybe like there's like a little bit of a break right now, but yeah. So we only got Burn the Witch today. We're only gonna do one chapter because I like kind of doing that slow pace like that. But afterwards, I figured like, okay, do I want to do any gaming content? Because especially seeing how we just finished Yakuza, I don't want to like commit to anything like for real yet. Because the plan, if you haven't heard the plan, is that now that Yakuza's done, next week we're gonna do for our Monday and Tuesday slot hours for streaming. I want to try and like blaze through Fate Remastered just so we can get that done. And then the schedule from then on out is just going to be okay, we're going to do one major series at a time where it's like this and only this is going to be continuous throughout the week, or, weeks. But then the other day that we usually would do for another series like that, we're going to do just whatever. We're going to do just whatever. That's going to be a plan. So if anyone's curious, what is the next step after Yakuza, and eventually after, hopefully next week. I don't know if I'll get Fate done next week, but the plan will be after Fate. We'll make a poll. You guys are going to decide what we want to do as our main stage series. We might have God of War on there. We might have Final Fantasy, etc. So stay tuned for that poll, like in a week or so when we're done Fate. And then that's going to be the one main series on the channel. And then the other day we'll be serving whatever we want. So like, 1 week we might just do Spyro. The other day, or the same day, the following week, we might just do whatever. Like right now, we're going to be getting to Burn the Witch. I'm just making the announcement. Live with Burn the Witch. And then later, why are there so many bugs? If you didn't see, we are going to try out Hollow Knight. I have no real inkling of the series. I know a lot of people have been playing it. Mainly its sequel series or sequel game that's out right now. I know very little. I know very, very little of it. I've had roommates in college that have played it. I've watched streamers that have played it, but I haven't actually like sat down to be like, okay, let's just watch the entire thing from start to finish. Hold on, let me just create a post. Bing. So there we go. So Twitter and then YouTube. So we're going to first do a chapter of Burn the Witch, and then we'll transition over to Hollow Knight. We'll see how it plays. For whatever reason, my controller isn't compatible, so I ordered a new one. It's not going to be here until Sunday. So for right now, unfortunately for me, we're going to try keyboard and mouse. So this is going to suck extra, because if you've seen my Star Wars playthrough with Star Killer, I am not good with keyboard and mouse. Keyboard and mouse are not my friend. They are not. I am very much pro controller. I am very, very much pro controller. So this is going to be interesting. I, again, don't really have too much inkling on how this is going to go. I know it's a platform-based game, and that it's not going to be like too crazy when it comes to motor direction. At least I don't think so. But yeah, I have no real gaming experience with the Hollow Knight franchise. And then its future, again, like I said, whenever we get done Fate, hopefully it's next week. If we do 2 back-to-back streams where it's going to be like, I'm not saying 6 hours like Yakuza. I will definitely not make that that promise. I got work those days. So let's say we do 3-4 hours, both those streams. So that's like 8 hours. We probably won't get done Fate that week, but we'll definitely take like a massive amount of time away from it. And then let's say either the following week or the week after that, we get done Fate. Again, there will be a poll on the channel for you guys to decide, like, okay, now that we're done that, what's going to be the one series that we're going to do? And then we'll do it either a Wednesday or a Tuesday or a Monday. And then the other days will be mainly filled up with, hey, we're just going to play games. Just whatever we choose, whatever I feel like doing. So that's going to be the plan from here on out. And Hollow Knight will definitely be thrown in there. I'm not going to say like Hollow Knight is going to be an immediate contender for anything. Like I got a whole backlog of things I got, to choose from, and also you guys get to choose from. So it will definitely be on a list, but it is definitely not the short list. But I figured because the hype's here, never played it, and I literally have nothing else to play, and we have no Buggy Go. Why not? Let's do Hollow Knight. But anyway, that's the pre-setup to the stream. Post has been made. We're primarily starting off today with Burn the Witch. We're going to go into Chapter 2. I don't have Viz open right now, so I'm just going to use this. This is also the site that I use for Buggy Go, but again, for some reason or another, they are not dropping. I don't know if they're on break right now. I'm not too sure. So what we have is just Burn the Witch content for the day. We'll get through that. If Buggy Go comes out sooner rather than later for either tomorrow or maybe the weekend, like for Sunday, maybe we'll just like do Buggy Go, then we'll do Ichi the Witch, and then we'll do JJK on Sunday. That might be the plan. But we'll see. Right now, we're just kind of going off the sea of our coattails right now, just to do whatever. So we're going to get into Ichi the Witch. Oh my god, Burn the Witch right now. Then we'll do Hollow Knight. We'll test it out. Again, I apologize for the terrible skills that you will all see from me trying to play Hollow Knight. It is fair warning. Anyone that's coming over from Yakuza or my other gameplays, I'm just not a good gamer. I'm just going to let you know now. Outside of maybe some FromSoft, there's no skills in these hands when it comes to the digital grind. All there is just mash, throw my head against the wall, rinse and repeat. That's it. So that is pretty much the type of style I will have in all my gameplay, including Hollow Knight when we get into it. All right, just give me 1 minute, and then we'll get into this. So for you guys, Burn the Witch, we're going to be doing Chapter 2. Technically, we already did 2 chapters beforehand. It was the special and then also the official one-shot. So this is the official second chapter for you guys in chat. You have a link there. VOD Gang, this video will be edited later on. So that way you guys will be able to actually have the link here. So it won't just be, oh, Viz. No, you guys will be able to read it too. As far as I'm aware, this is basically the Viz on this site, so they have the official, so might as well. Yeah. So we're gonna get through this first, then we'll have a whole different stream set up for Hollow Knight. Just give me 1 moment, and then we can begin. All right. Okay. So yeah, let's get into this. We're gonna read Burn the Witch Chapter 2. Then we'll get into some gameplay for a little bit. I'm not gonna go too long with Hollow Knight either. We'll test it out. Again, keyboard, mouse. Have patience with me. don't expect too much out of me. And of course, whether you're here for my read through the day of Burn the Witch or Hollow Knight, please like the streams, comment on the streams because YouTube algorithm really, really needs that, and then please like them at the same time. Or goddamn, subscribe. God, I'm still sick. Sorry, my brain is still mush, but I feel like that will never change. Okay, enough stalling. Let's go. Burn the Witch, Chapter 2. By our great Tite Kubo. I'm looking forward to the final core of Bleach, and then him hopefully getting back to the grind set of making the Hell Arc chapters, and if he does more of Burn the Witch, either or, we will read them on the channel, like right now. And yeah, that'll be a good time. I feel like he should be getting back to them, or he has been getting back to them. We discussed this the last time we did Burn the Witch. I want to say Ichi so much. I'm just used to that. But we discussed this last time, and I do definitely believe he's going to make an announcement closer to the end of the Bleach anime, where like, hey, we're going to get back to obviously the Hell Arc. That's something I want most in foremost. And I know a lot of Bleach fans want that. But then he probably is also going to make an announcement like, hey, more Burn the Witch content. We can do more manga chapters. And also maybe he has another movie. I haven't seen the movies yet. Once I'm fully caught up to Burn the Witch, maybe we'll watch the movies on the channel as a watch. So that would be kind of neat. But I think he's already worked on some stuff behind the scenes. He's just waiting for like a right time announcement type deal. Okay, so cover page, we have Burn the Witch. They are nice as pies. So we have some nice artwork, as always, by Tite Kubo. We got the two main females, Noelle, and I always forget the blonde girl's name, but they're chowing down on pie. She's got like a nice crust pie to her, while Noelle has, I feel like, a lot more of a filling when it comes to her pie. Very good. Very good, Kubo. Very nice. Chapter 2. What does it say? Ghibli suit? Ghibli suit? I almost want to say Studio Ghibli. Or Ghibli, excuse me. Alright, let's see where this goes. So also last time we also got basically the captains of the Witches Association here, aka the Soul Society West Branch. Keep in mind, as far as we're told, and not only in this series, but by Kubo's comments, this is a hold on, let me change my lighting. Yeah, that's good. This is in the same universe as Ichigo, and depending on some of his comments, if you take him for seriously, he's mentioned that Ichigo has been to London, so there is definitely a lot of interesting parallels here. So I wonder what we're going to get into when it comes to, is there going to be influence from one to the other and vice versa? I'd like to see that. That'd be kind of neat. All right, so we have this woman. I don't know who he is, or she is, I should say. Mace Balgier abruptly exited Cecilia Day twice last week, and we still have no news of her opening up to interviews and other queries. Mace Balgier, ex Cecilia Day died twice. A member departing such a popular group without so much as an announcement after 7 days is unheard of, isn't it? Maybe she's just trying to get over the shock of being replaced by a CG character. No. Tim, not a CG character. They are called Vumans? Vumans? What the hell are those? Vumans? What is this, like some VTuber commentary right now? Is that what this is? Like a model getting outstaged by a VTuber? There's also the other girl, our side main girl. Anyway, this video surfaced a few days ago, around the same time as Balgier's departure. Frickin' annoying. That's the moment the leader of the group, Nini, denounces Macy. Oh, right, wait, hold on. That's her name, number one, Nini. Noelle and Nini. If I remember correctly, because it has been a while, and we were supposed to do this the other day, things happen. Nini is a model, but at the same time, I think she's also in a band, like a pop band. So I guess she had a fallout for one of her co musicians. Now she's left the band, but they have a replacement, I guess. That's the moment the leader of the group, Nini, denounces Meisei. No, that video leaked before she left. Come on, this is a reputable coverage from the Realist website. This is the Realist we're talking about. It's basically gossip. Okay, so there's some kind of drama going on with Nini's group on some K-pop Demon Hunter shit. Like, her band or whatever has had some inner quarrelings right now. And someone's taking it very kindly to the point of they just smash their TV. And it's a very nice TV. It's a very big TV with surround sound. They just destroyed it. Thank you, Ellie. You're angry. Thank you for your fury on my behalf. Okay, so someone is doing some violence for another. At an apartment building with... Okay, so this is back in the reverse London area. So in this reverse London apartment, because we see a little dragon thing, like a house plant with these other dragon pots that are like holding plants. All right. Oh, Noelle. Hey, how you doing, Noelle? Speaking of which, nice to see Noelle in all her glory again. It's been a hot minute. Kubo really knows how to cook with female designs, man. Please line up. Don't worry, you'll all get some. Wordsworth. Oh, that's the isn't that like her dragon broom thing? Yeah. Did you bring the paper for me today? All the way from the mailbox. Thank you. Oh, dude, that dragon. Lucky bastard. Dragons. Again, every chapter, to be fair, like these chapters drop like so infrequently, and for my own read-through, it is nice to have these reminders. But dragons, also referred to as light dragons to distinguish them from the dark dragon counterparts. They can vary greatly in form and disposition, and the majority of them serve residences of reverse London as natural resources of one sort or another. Right. The Encyclopedia of Dragons. Ooh, we should probably read that. Radio Wave Booster, a chariot. Plant cultivation. Plant potty. Clean water. Butter case. Really? Oh, wow. That's actually really useful. Yo, dragons in Bleach have a lot of, like, fundamental aspects about them. Mass transportation for the exclusive use of witches and wizards only. So we have Representation Station 26, and we have like almost like a bus dragon that's flying. Again, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Morally and ethically, how does, people feel about that? Are there some, like, maybe an activist group here that are going to be like, we use dragons too much? Personal transportation for exclusive witches and wizards, the broom buggy. Yes. So she opens up the newspaper, and obviously that is going to be one of the headlines, which is the girl leaving Nini's groups. Where is Meisei? The title says. Noelle looks down. Oh, Pero, right? No. Oh, Oshi. Oshi, the little, like, dragon dog thing. Whoa. Oshi, you're as cute as ever today. And, yes, the not Keigo guy, but like Keigo up to 1 million, Balgo. You'd get the Nobel Prize in cute 10 years running. You were up for the prize before you were even born and got into the QT Hall of Fame. We could build a house off your cuteness. I hope we expand his character. He's kind of like the worst aspects of Keigo, and I want a little bit more. I need a little bit more. Like, he's either too hyper, too down bad, or just not interesting. And it's like, please give me something to work with this character. Oh, Oshi, you can't lick my nose and mouth at the same time. I can't breathe. Uh, but you're just so cute. Of dying, yes. And then Noelle's like, oh, Lord. Balgo, yep. Did you call for me, Noelle? Please pick up the phone. Oh, yeah? Close till you die. Oh, okay. So, like, they live in the same apartment, but yeah, it's a bad move with someone like him. Oh, Ninny. Ninny Spangola. Huh? But this is Ninny. You really want me to pick up the phone? Please take a look at the paper first. I can't do a magic scan. I can only read articles from. Oh, oh, they have magical newspapers. So he's a muggle. He can't read the newspapers. That's actually, I guess, a good point. I can't read this article. Only from ones from Front London. Why are you sighing? Noelle. So then she does something. She like points her finger on the newspaper article, and then energy like covers the article paper. Almost like she almost cut it, but she didn't cut it. And then like a barrier opens up and I think is like changing the words. Yeah, I guess so. I guess she is magically rewriting it so he can read it. Okay. All right. Reverse London Press. Today's Wingbind headliner, Noelle Nishi. Oh, wow. It's you. What's this? What are the Wingbind headliners? He doesn't know yet, huh? It's been a while, though. Nini. Why? Or Ninha. I'm sorry. That's right. That's her nickname for her. Ninha. Why are today's Wingbind headliners all about you instead of me? I obviously did more than you. Oh yeah, they off-screened that one dragon. Yeah. I remember. We were gonna go back to it because she was doing some like cool keto witch magic, but then we went over to the captains of the witches, and it's like, oh, okay. I guess we're not gonna go see that then. The article is supposed to feature the most active Windbind member of the day. Plus, a front page headliner only happens a few times in a year, if that. You're the one featured instead of I am. Well, Noelle does definitely have that centric view to her. Oh, I get it. So that's what the article's about, huh? Hold up. Why do I hear Bogo? Why are you the one picking up Ninny's phone? Just because Ninny's in charge of protecting you for the week doesn't assume you can become friends, okay? Sure. You better not let it go to your head. I'm the only one who gets to pick up her phone without asking. What the? Okay, weird flex. For some reason, I'm the target of her anger a lot. That's why you had to answer it for me. Also, no one is allowed to pick up my phone, period, without permission. Good rule. Good rule. And they get an alert. The girls get like a magical alert where it's the Wingbind notification system. Ninny, Noelle, are you both there? This is the chief. I just wanted to ask you to come in for a slightly pressing work matter. Wingbind sound only. Billy Baxton Jr., Pierre's first squad chief. Oh, that's that one dude, right? The guy who like was gonna go into the Pipers, or not the Pipers, the Sabers or something like that, and then he got kicked out. Is the story that they told us so far. I would rather not. It's a Saturday. Bet. I like that. Are you daft or what? I'm taking a shower. Oh, shucks. Well, apparently it's 5 times the. Of course. Every time. No, we don't want to come in. Why the hell would we come in? Oh, well, that's a good point. I was just only going to pay you like super overtime money, and also publicity, glory, you name it. And that's how you get them. That's how you get these 2 girls to do anything. apparently it's going to be 5 times the pay in points. Guess I got to ask someone else. And then they're like, why don't you lead with that? Why don't you lead with that, good sir? There we go. All right, so chapter 2, Ghillie Suit. That's what it's called, Ghillie Suit. So Bird the Witch, again, we have our girls, the front runners, looking nice. Very Kubo. Very Kubo. Very cool. Well, I sure am sorry about this. Right, it's this guy. Especially since I'm calling you on your day off, right? All right, just wait a second. Why are you here too? You're not getting 5 times normal pay commission just for assisting us in this work matter meeting, are you? Ooh. Yeah, yep. He's oh, this little fucking leech. Every time there's a meeting, he's like their manager. Oh, I gotta take a little compensation just for myself because I'm procuring the situation for you. If it wasn't for me, you would not be having like that kind of bullshit. It's like, okay, all right, bud, alrighty. Then he's like, all right, anyway. Well, how about we get into the deductions of your today's assignment, huh? Wait a minute. What was that look on your face just now? Come on, out and say it. Please stop, Ninny. General organizations are structured so that superiors bear more of the setbacks as well as benefits. That is fair. That is fair. They will get more of the blame, but it is kind of like, how much a percentage are you getting? How much of a percentage are you getting would be my question. An illegally reared dragon. Now, what the hell does that mean? Yes. It is apparently being kept by someone in the West District of Reverse London. We got a tip suddenly yesterday. That's a really big deal if it's true. Why are they putting Pipers in charge of the scenario? Well, I mean, our job is to rear and conserve dragon resources, right? Looks like illegal rearing counts as part of our job description as rearing duties. What? Sounds like a technicality if you ask me. Yeah, well, even if it is, just consider yourself lucky you're getting to profit off of it. Oops. That was close. Almost forgot to mention. There was an additional order into your request. You gotta bring the... What was he called again? He's like... I almost want to say Dragonborn from Skyrim, but no, it's not Dragonborn. It's, It's like Dragonkin, I think, right? Dragonkin, where he's like a weird half human dragon now, that subsequently infuses dragons to become more dark dragons, which then makes Dragonkin, and it makes like a whole goddamn circle, and yeah, and that's why the organization kind of wants to kill him. It's like, no, you're a problem. You're a problem. All right. But yes, so he gets to go along. He gets to ride with Noelle. Feels her slick, long black hair in his face. I'm sure he likes that. Why do we have to bring him with us? Well, we did discuss how Bulgo's predisposition for drawing out dragons does make him a useful ability in our research. I know that. We just talked about it. Then why are you questioning it? Then why are you upset? Look, I'm not upset because I don't get it. I'm mad because I'm unhappy. That's some weird logic. You'd be mad too if you got stuck with taking care of the class pet frog from drowning itself with a short straw, wouldn't you? I'd still do it anyway, though. That's the kind of upset I am. Okay, being forced to do something you don't feel like you want to do. Sure. She's disparaging you, you know. Are you really going to let that slide without getting a word in, Balgo? Right. I don't think he cares. I feel joy from the delight of knowing that my predisposition is going to serve you, Noelle, and I feel the warm aura of my arm from the possibility that I get to graze your boob if I shift a little to the right. Yeah, as long as he gets to hang with his waifu, he's fine. I just feel at bliss right now. As you're saying that, you have considered a drop from the height would be fatal, haven't you? Oh, right. Sorry. I need to give you something too. Huh? What's that? Here is this. It's a Piper mantle. It's a Piper's mantle and pipe. Oh yeah, yeah. They have that weird trumpet thing that they use to like get into and out of reverse London. It's like a weird fast travel where like they like blow on it and then like it opens like a wormhole or something. But also a mantle, a Piper's mantle. So what is that going to do? Wow, cool. Since you're working with us, the chief has approved these items, so it's a clear as gallant that you're with one of us. Oh, I suppose that makes sense. And I suppose that makes him look like one of us too. Doesn't that pipe just scream knockoff though? Nah, the fit's cool. He's got like the hoodie, but on like this little cowl mantle going on. Pretty neat. You sure do look smug, you know. Do you really want to wear that thing? Heck yeah. Getting the chance to wear what Noel does. Oh god. I can totally see it. This guy is definitely one of those dudes that has a how do I say this? He has a particular interest when it comes to a certain proclivity of acquiring garments from females of the used variety, and he would be one of those people that absolutely would want to wear it. If you know what I mean, you know what I'm talking about. He's definitely one of those. He's definitely one of those kind of etchy kind of people. One of those kind of characters. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. For him, warm and used is the preferred methodology. Getting the chance to wear what Noelle does, oh, it's just like feeling her embrace, bud. As I say this, hydrate, man. Hydrate. You are down extra bad. It's the best. Sugoi. Your mind is gross. That's an understatement. Anyway, the West District starts right around here. You feeling anything yet? Like what? Right, so they want to use them as like a radar system. You know, like signs of any illegal raised dragons or whatever. And how am I supposed to be spotting that nonsense again? All I've got is a predisposition for drawing the dragons towards me. I don't have any special abilities that let me communicate with them or anything yet. You don't have that yet. I can see that becoming a thing later on though. This is serious. Why are you even here if you can't be useful? Go home. And then something happens. There's a big boom. And off in the distance of the West District, we see a smoke pile. So, action's happening. Whoa. An explosion. And it's a big one, too. Yeah, looks like it. It looks like it. So, are we not going to head over there and help them out? Not our jurisdiction. Dealing with terrorists is a job for the police department. Oh. Let's head over. Besides, it might be a dragon as well. Ooh, so 2 different belief systems. Noelle, let's go check it out. Ninny, not our job description. Saturday, I want to do this and go home. I can't blame her. But at the same time, you know, just in case if your dragon did go over there, you should want to check it out. Yeah, that's the spirit. I knew I could count on you, Noel. There will probably be points involved also if we take care of it in this potential dragon issue. And then Nini, okay, I guess I'll go. All right. I need to go with you anyways. Come on. And then at this very like fancy tower area, what does that say? The realist. Oh, that's that news article place. Huh. It seems to be the realist office building. That's obvious, even from a distance. And that's why I didn't want to come here. Oh, the publish it? I guess not. Yeah, that would be a little bit of an issue right now. Huh. The realist. As in the tabloids, huh? Okay, that's pretty cool. Hey, weren't you just in it the other day, Nini? I'm in there about 3 times a week. Gotta get more specific. No way, is that Nini over there? Oh my god, yo, it's her, yeah. Huh. There was like a video of all of you being mad and saying freaking annoying. They made it seem like you hated Mesa, the band member that left, and you were perturbed at her. Who's that guy, I wonder? Is that a colleague? Can't believe he's with Nini, of course. So you have the fanboys and the fangirls are all like, oh my god, yo, it's her. Who's this guy? Oh, that thing. Well, that's the story it morphed into. Looks like no one's inside, huh? Well, yeah, it's a Saturday. They're less exploiting than Windbind. Oh, Nini, I got all your albums. Could I get a handshake with you? Huh, of course. Did you notice anything about the building before it exploded? I saw a man going right into it before it exploded. Oh, you did? Thanks, man. All right, so she's got her fanboys helping out. That's cool. We have a woman from a windowsill, very high up. That's not a good sign in a lot of these situations. Nini notices that and I think reacts to that like, we gotta go do that. Huh? What's the matter, Nini? Marshall. That's what her dragon broom is called, the dragon buggy, Marshall. So she summons the dragon to her. Hey, Nini, wait. I'm going to go after her. Me too. No, it's dangerous, so please blend in with the onlookers here. Aw, seriously? So she goes up. An explosion from the windowsill. Now we're inside the office building. So my eyes really weren't deceiving me then. Why? Why are you here, Nina? I should be asking you the same thing. What are you doing in reverse London? Macy. Oh, so the girl that got kicked out of the band or whatever the hell is going on with them. She's kind of cute. She's like a skinny, short hair, tall, and flatter Orihime. Yeah, she's like a flatter, tall, skinny, short-haired Orihime. Okay. All right. Again, Kubo, showing his talents for drawing women. Let's see what you're going to do, Macy. This company wrote such a terrible story about how you hated me or something. Yeah, well, listen, this isn't the realist office for anything in reverse London. The realist in front London published that story too. Don't you get it? But even if reverse London building is destroyed, the front building will be destroyed in the same way. Really? Is that how that works? That's not in Soul Society. Where in Soul Society, it's just like another plane of existence. Nothing that happens there affects Karakura Town until you get to like the Soul King Yuha Bach situation where like he's unraveling the foundations of the world. That's a little different. But for reverse London, anything that happens here affects regular London. Okay, well that's a bigger issue. So when dragons attack and they have those security things that are in place, is there a security thing that's going on in real London? Or by doing the security protocols, it helps mitigate the damage? But that's also why you need witches also on the scene in reverse London, because if you let the situation get too chaotic on one side or the other, it's going to do damage to the other side. Although, I don't know if regular London would affect reverse London. I would assume so. If there is a connection, maybe. But if reverse building is destroyed, the front building will be destroyed in the same way, or so I've heard. Okay, I had to read that part. That's actually very important. So, this is a theory, a game theory. This is a theory that hasn't been proven, I imagine, to the public. That's true. The company only publishes stories that give you a bad name, Nina. I mean, that's publicity in a lot of ways. So I came here to destroy them. Huh? I'm used to it, so I'm fine. What are you even going on about? What did you just say before? The explosion just now, are you claiming you caused it? No. It wasn't me. Oh. Bro, Kubo. Why are the dragon designs in this so haunting? They are so fucking terrifying. Kubo is making dragons like some next level monstrosities in here. This thing looks like it belongs in a horror film. This thing has 4 very thin, long arms with long fingers, spindle-like, a long neck with a very bony, pointed beak, has wings, but they're like emaciated, and he has like a long lower body tail. Dude, that's nightmare. That is a genuine nightmare fuel right there. Kubo's back, man. Kubo's back with the grotesque. He loves his like horror and body horror shit. It wasn't me. It was this little one. I don't like how you're calling it little when it looks like that. That's not a sign for sanity right there. Macy, hand that thing over to me now. It is a dragon, and it's already grown so big. Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, Nini is like, this is really bad. Oh, come now. This little one isn't a thing. Their name is Ellie. Oh, you named it. Oh, you named it. This isn't good. Naturally, you don't know since you don't live here in reverse London, but direct contact with dragons is a felony. Right now, you'll be fine as long as I keep it quiet, so please just hand it over. I think not. I'm just telling you this for your own sake. If you hand that out, if they find that out, you're gonna wind up with the death sentence, right? Again, like regular Soul Society, they are very harsh with their rules. Who was it? Who taught me to never believe anyone when they say they're doing something for my own sake? Yeah, that's kind of poor advice. I guess Nini taught her to don't believe others' words, believe in your own actions. Yeah, I mean, to a degree, sure, but now it's like, oh, I know what's best for myself to the nth degree, which is now public terrorism, and it's not okay. It's not okay. That was you, Nini, and then this weird horror. Oh, I'm sorry. It doesn't have 4. Or does it? I don't know. This thing is weird. This thing definitely is like a horror mini NPC that you would fight in Elden Ring or some kind of FermSoft to like grind materials for. This thing is disgusting. That was you, Nini. And this thing like crawls along the ground and charges at her. And I think is going to charge up an energy attack, maybe? No, it gets sent flying back. So that was probably Noelle. Ellie. And then, yep, Noelle from the windowsill. You don't seem very happy, even though it turned out to be a dragon in this case. I'd be a psycho if I were to be happy that I'm finding out that my culprit is somebody I closely know. Sure. Noelle is like, huh. And then looks at Macy. Are you Macy Baldra? You look different from what I imagine you to be. My apologies for not realizing this sooner. Oh, she's like a yandere. Oh, okay. Okay, so Macy is a yandere for Noelle. Or not Noelle. Ninny. So she was a part of her band because she probably has very strong attachment feelings to Ninny. And she doesn't like anyone that slanders her name. Or anyone that is very close to her. Especially, I guess, another female. Because she immediately sees Noelle and like has a mental break. And is like, who the hell are you? And then lifts up, I guess, a desk? So this girl's strong. So she lifts up an entire desk and is about to like just go psycho on her. And Noelle's like, girl, can you chill? And then he's like, oh, crap. Yeah, damn, that's a big desk. What the fuck? She lift that shit up? She does not look like she has the strength. So she threw that desk at her, but of course, dodge. Why are you talking to Ninha like you're best buddies? I'll kill you. Yeah, so what's going on with that? She has feelings for me. Okay, so we're not playing fast and loose. Unlike that one character from Bleach. Chiru, the over, which was funny because she was also a perverted character too. The over perverted lesbian girl that was more so for comic relief. This time it looks like Kubo's gonna go full bore. He's gonna go full bore with this. All right, let me see, Kubo. What can you do? She has feelings for me. You see, she's always like this whenever I'm being friendly towards other women. But was I being friendly with you? Look, anyways, we can deal with her straight on when she's being like this. Really. I'm going to come at her from the rooftop, so you stay here and draw her attention. Ninny, wait a minute. So she tries to go to the roof. That didn't work. That did not work. She gets immediately blasted. She gets just, I don't even know what the fuck just happened to her, but there's a huge energy swell. And then she just gets hit off her dragon. So is that Mesa or is that her own personal dragon that's doing that? Whatever it is, Ninny gets sent packing. Ninny. Noelle goes in, catches her. Those are some shoes right there, so I don't think that's Macy. Oops, blew you out further than anticipated. So another person potentially coming in to harass them. Let's see who it is. And I think this is the last page. Oh, it's you. It's you. It's Diet Ginjo. It's Diet Ginjo over here. Yeah. I forget your name. But it's you. Yeah. The weird punk guy on the captain's list that we saw last time. You're not dead, are you? I'll need to write up an incident report if you kick the bucket on the job. And that's where that chapter ends. Okay. Yeah, what's this guy's name? We saw him at the end of the last chapter. Yeah, where we got like all the captains in their introductions. Yeah, Windbine's supreme powers that be, the top horns. Here we go. All right. I went into a whole thing about, nah, this guy does not look like he'd be a Bruno. Yeah, I was not going to call him Bruno. Right. Bruno. Magic Circle Corp Inks. Bruno, I don't even know how to pronounce that, so I'm just going to leave it at Bruno. Know how long it's been since the last one? A whole century, right? A dragon attack they were talking about in their city. Then we had Roy B, Courtney, Troy Boyne, Sullivan, and then we had Saka, Hari, and then we had we had the Genryusai over here, Wolfgang over here, Wolfgang. Looks like old man Zangetsu, but with white hair. Interesting. Yeah, he wants to kill Balgo. He wants the immediate eradication of a dragonkin. So that's what I'm imagining is going on here. Like, hey, while they're out dealing with an actual situation like this, send one of the top brass to go take care of them in a accident. That's what's going to be labeled as he clearly states that. If that is the case, damn, like, don't get me wrong, Soul Society and the Shinigami, they are very, 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 very fucked up in their methodology. To the point of, it's very debatable at times if the Soul Reapers in Bleach are the good guys. It's very debatable, especially if you, like, read the light novel stuff. It's like, huh. The main character's trying to help you? I guess it's like the lesser of two evils kind of scenario, but it gets very questionable with the Soul Eaters, and that's kind of the point throughout the story. Again, greater good, lesser evils, necessities, balance of the world, that kind of jargon. Here, we're going to need a little bit more information. Like, why are they so hell-bent against dragonkins outside of, oh, they attract more dark dragons and they make more dragonkins? What specifically? I'm sure there's some lore, like, oh, 5,000 years ago, a tribe of dragonkins were these powerful warlord conquerors that were enslaving men and women, and then they were driving witches and wizards to the brink of annihilation, and thus a great group of witches and wizards came together. Like, something like that. I'm sure, knowing Bleach and Kubo, he'll probably do something like that where there's some, like, lore, like, why they are needed to be killed and why we have to kill Balgo over here, even though, like, he's outside of him being massively pervy and eccentric, he's a chill dude. He's a chill dude. There's, like, no real reason to kill him. And he has no powers right now. But again, maybe his potential is very, very dangerous. Who knows? But they warned it to the point of, yeah, we're going to send out one of our top brass. Basically, a captain. This is essentially like sending Byakuya to go get Rukia, and also at the time, let me get it. Let's see. Kuya Ichigo. It was like at the time sending. Damn it, where are you? Yeah. It was like sending Byakuya at the time to go get Rukia and also dealing with Ichigo. It's like, damn, you got this situation warrants bringing this guy into the scene. So to them, this is a big deal. This is a very big breach of protocol, knowing how Kubo likes to write his stories, his organizations, their bureaucracies, and because it's, again, the same world within Bleach. It's just in London, a.k.a. Reverse London here, a.k.a. the West Branch of Soul Society. So they're going to have a lot of strict customs and ways of dealing with, you know, the situations that arise. And if it comes to the point of, oh yeah, we're just going to straight up kill our own people, yeah, at first, I'm sure they have no issues in doing that. They're like, yep, for the good of the witches and wizards of the world. Die. Yeah, they're probably on that mindset. Where are we gonna go from here? Because they probably can't win against this guy. Like, we haven't seen a full-on fight to the utmost degree just yet in this series, so I guess I shouldn't say it's impossible. But again, this is a equivalent of a captain, and we're like in episode chapter 3 essentially. Like, this is like very early on for us to feel to like be clashing equally or greater than one of these guys, unless like Noelle is just that powerful, because no offense to Nini, though she wants the glory, she clearly is, in terms of power, coming off as the lesser of the main two. She's coming off that way. So unless Noelle is just that powerful, and again, she does have that Japanese gene to her, as they mentioned, so maybe there's going to be something to that. Like, I was going to say, does she have a bit of Shinigami in her? I don't know how that would really work, because we're, again, in London, but they highlighted that for a reason outside of her character design, that she's Japanese. She's half Japanese, half English. Is that going to matter? Not really sure. But is she going to be already as strong as one of their captain equivalents? In Chapter 3, that's a lot. That's a big toll right there. I don't know if Kubo's ready for that just yet. But, maybe I got to let him cook. And again, we're seeing some of his writing styles with like the clingy yandere lesbian females. But maybe he'll actually take it seriously this time. We'll see. Balgo, again, for me, he needs a lot of work. I don't want him to be Keigo, but like more screen time, just being goofy and weird. I want him to develop. I'm sure he will. Fingers crossed, but that's also kind of my main criticism right now. Balgo just kind of feels here. He feels forced. I'm kind of like with Nini on this, where it's like, just go home. Why are you here? Like, I'm kind of like agreeing with her. It's like, why do we have this guy here? Like, we are giving him a purpose. He's a radar. He brings dragons towards them. Fine. I understand that, but it's like, at the same time, he doesn't really provide anything else just yet. But this is still very early on, so I gotta give it time. Okay. Outside of that, I don't think there's anything else. They go over the dragons again, which, again, I do like that, because, again, it's a long time from these read-through chapters. But it's the same thing again. Like, there are different subsets of dragons. They have different functionalities, different purposes, all that stuff. Cultivation, transportation, energy supplies, mass transportation, witches, specific dragons, you name it. Actually, hold on. So that's Macy? Is that Macy? Damn, wait, yeah. So now that I realize it, not only is this publication, which we are finding out here, they have like newspapers. Of course they do. The Realist. Are they using some goddamn Photoshop for this like publicity, like actual newspapers? Because who the fuck? You, and then you. Nah, these are two different people. I know, like, makeup and whatever, and then again, yeah, magazines, like, in our world, they'll, like, change and highlight aspects of a person. But, bro, that is, like, two different people right there. I don't know. Maybe she'll have, like, a different personality. But now that we know more of their character, this kind of front page here, when they say, oh, she has feelings for her and there's attachment stuff, okay, there's a little bit more interesting dynamic at work here for her band. It seems like it. Okay. Yeah, there doesn't really seem to be much. I was only going to do this one chapter today because I thought I had Buggy go. And now that we have other plans for the evening, I'm just going to stick to one chapter. Curious to see where this is going. Obviously, we're getting the equivalent of, again, a captain in Chapter 3. So, unless this guy's like really, 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 really weak, which early on it could be the case that he can grow a lot stronger later. That's a bold move, Kubo. That's a very bold move, but let's see where this goes. Okay. I think we're going to end it here. I don't think anyone's here for a conversation, but if you do want a convo real quick, by all means, comment in the chat. And I will totally like to hear your takes on Burn the Witch. I know, obviously, I'm very, very late to the party compared to everyone else that's been, like, reading this, like, years ago now and then watched the movies and stuff. But I want to do it now just because we're getting the end of Bleach core stuff. And, Kubo, at any moment, could make an announcement being like, Burn the Witch and Hell Arc are starting again. So, might as well get it out of the way now. And it's just content, different content for the channel. But, yeah. Okay, it doesn't look like anyone want to comment. So, we're going to end the stream here. We're going to take a brief intermission, and we're going to start Hollow Knight. We're going to see how this goes. Again, keyboard and mouse. They're not my friends. They are not my friends, but I will do my best. I will do my best. Okay, so until the next time we are on break, hopefully with Bug Ego. It hasn't dropped. Let me see. I'll check again. Yeah, I don't see anything. No. Now I don't have anything. Like, it's saying there's a chapter, but I don't see a chapter. Yeah, no, I don't see a chapter. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck they're saying there's like a chapter 13. I'm looking at it right now. There isn't. So maybe it's like in the process of loading. I don't know. But as of right now, it's not there, so I'm not going to bother with it. That's, again, going to be for next time. We'll do more Burn the Witch and Bug Eagle together. Hopefully we'll be ready. Who knows? Again, that'll be for like a next kind of a break between One Piece and whatnot. So, if you like this, please, again, like the stream, comment. Also, subscribe to the channel. We will be doing more Burn the Witch content in the future. And then once Kubo comes back with more Hell Arc, and I assume manga content for Burn the Witch, here. We're going to be doing it here. So stay tuned for that. It's going to happen probably sooner or later. I believe. Okay, we're going to end this right now, and then we're going to set up the Hollow Knight stream in just a few minutes. So get ready. Get ready for some interesting gameplay. All right. Peace, everyone. Thank you for coming out. Again, I know it was a short stream, but, short and simple is fine, too. Just wanted to get this out. So, have a nice one. Catch you on the next time in like a couple weeks, I'm sure. Peace. And Kubo, I'm liking this world building. Just need a little bit more for the character.